Standing at the corner store with a pocket full of dough. I be damned if a nigga wipe a hood, ho. Learned that from UGK, back a pocket full of stone. With your money down like a buck of hard folk. You playing with it, I'ma send them through your cut.
On the fourth season.
Thank you.
See it premiered this Monday.
Well, no, that wasn't the first. It's like a fourth episode.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you
took a break. Yeah, you took a break and came back, correct? Because it went in.
Yeah, but this is the fourth episode since it came.
Okay, all right. So
it's cool.
It's hard.
It's on.
But I've been watching.
Okay. Right on.
Also, congratulations, 9th album.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you feel entering your 9th album versus how you felt entering the first album.
Established. I mean, man, really just kind of, in a sense, I felt like I had more to do, you know, and I felt like on your 9th album you have to do things. If you're not doing something special or something, you know, in a way that pushes the envelopes and really kind of raises the level of creativity, you should have been done by your 7th, 8th album. So,
is it the same nervousness, same butterflies, same will they like it?
I had no nervousness. I've always been anxious to you know, let the people hear it. You know what I mean? Anxious to let the people decide, because you know everybody has critics. And, you know, as we make music, you know, people. From our friends to the record label to radio stations to everyone critiques what they hear, and it's always an anxious moment to let the fans decide and let them be the judge and jury of what is and is not the best.
I heard that you and Pharrell put together almost 250 songs.
Yeah, this is true.
How did you narrow it down to what's going on the album? How much time did it take to do that?
It was a collection of which collection of songs best told the story of this album. The story of this album being spoke to the experiences and the circumstances that may have taking place during the time in which I made this album. And of these songs, which of the songs said what we need to say and without being repetitive.
Okay.
You know, because we have the best of this song that says this, that delivers this message, and there's no need for this, and this.
So safe to say it's a storytelling album.
Yeah, I mean, it's diverse. I mean, all of the messages are kind of like, it's two purposes. One, mixing sounds, like sonically, like taking records like, let me see, About the Money, No Mediocre, which seemed like a right now futuristic type of a sound, mixing it with records that lend from the Chronic, Blueprint, UGK Riding Dirty, where you grab from, you know what I'm saying, some soulful sounds of
my tags might not be right music.
And you know, just making records that's reminiscent of classic material, you know what I mean, and mixing it with futuristic material.
Well, speaking of classic material and futuristic material, I see you have a wide collection of people featured on the album.
Right on.
How did you go about selecting who was going to be on the album? I mean, obviously Iggy was a given.
No one was a given.
Okay.
No one is a given.
Okay.
It was about, after you have the songs, what sounds best, what would sound best.
Okay.
After we make the song, it's like, okay, well I can hear Jeezy on this.
Okay.
You know what? I would love to see, I would love to hear Chris Brown on this record.
Okay.
You know, so on and so forth. I don't think it's ever like, let me do a record with Iggy. Let me find a record.
Yeah,
so
no.
I can do a record with Iggy.
Yeah, but she
Iggy is the best. I mean, she is the most appropriate for the record.
Absolutely.
And and of course we're ecstatic about her success and you know, just eager to continue to push her forward, man, into where she, you know, where she belongs at the top.
Well, while we're on the subject of Iggy, should other females be intimidated or scared of what she has coming?
Of course. course. If they plan on being the only bad bitch in the business, of course they should.
I saw that you did an interview and you had said basically about female rappers that they just can't get along.
I mean, not just female rappers, just female.
Well, females, period.
If you have two females in the same position doing the same thing at the same time, somebody's going to be either establishing dominance,
right,
or somebody's going to be cowering and accepting the number 2 slap, or there's going to be a fight.
What do you think? Do you think that there's possible to get a cure for that, to get that sisterhood? Because I mean, you think back to the days of Queen Latifah and MC Lyte and Lauren, like everybody found a way to get along but still make the music they wanted to make. Do you think that's possible now in 2014? Everybody's a bad bitch. Everybody is on top of their game.
I mean, I don't think that, if you had 2 people with strong personalities, I don't think anybody's going to accept that number 2 slap. You know what I'm saying? That's going to have to be proven. And whenever that has to be proven, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have some competitive spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but as long as it remains professional.
Right.
I mean, I think, you know, it's invited and accepted.
Okay. And I see your kids are more musically involved. We got my homie in the OMG Girls,
right.
and we got Damani doing his music.
Right.
How do you feel as a father that's been in this business now to see your kids blossoming and learning the hustle?
I mean, me myself, I'm excited to see them develop passion for something and to let their ambition lead them into a direction where they're not just sitting around playing video games and doing social activities, where they are actually, you know, they have something that motivates them enough to, you know, have them invest their time, attention, effort, energy, and artistry into something.
How do you balance being the father that's supporting their child and the man that's like, look, this is what you need to do as far as music. This is what
I mean, I think that, you know, I just really want to make sure that as long as the priorities are straight, and the priorities being education,
absolutely,
and, you know, just making sure that the respect level for life and success is held in high regard. And as long as that is intact, whatever they choose to do, you know what I mean? Whether it was music or whether it was actual visual art, painting, whether it's acting, whether it's college, whether, you know, whatever that is, I want them to be able to do that in peace and as, you know, as much and as often as they need to.
Okay, well, let's get back to the album, because that's what we're here to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
As far as when can we expect a release? We've been hearing different dates.
October 21st.
Okay, because I seen a later October date and I seen an earlier October date. So October 21st is when we can expect it.
Right.
I also heard that there's going to be a movie.
Well, we're shooting a collection of videos that will make up a short story and 3 albums during the same process.
Okay.
These 3 short stories would then make up a movie.
Because the album breaks down into 3 parts, correct?
Well, not this, well, that's the way it was sectioned at first, but
okay.
We kind of made those 3 parts 3 separate albums because we had so much music.
Oh, okay. All right. So, triple. Okay. Well, how many tracks on the album?
15 and 18 on the deluxe.
So October 21st, paperwork.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Bitch, you with me and none of them mediocre. From their head to their toe, they so far from mediocre. Right hand in the air, a solid swell. I never fuck a bitch if she don't do her hair no more. And you don't get no dick if it's a bush down there. Girl, I should see nothing.